This is Skeech 101 here, and I'm here with Anal Cavities, fellow Reddit mod. What we're going to go ahead and do for the people who uh, have been Patreon supporters to the New Japan Cup Pick'em, actually, we really appreciate all the support you give us, just because it helps us with the shipping costs with the Gato Belt. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and go through the round one of the tournament, and we have all the data from the submissions. We have a total of 1,571 people who have submitted ballots. And with that, I also have some interesting information. I have the actual percentages of who picked who in each match. So we're going to go ahead and run this down. And Senior Cavities is joining us just because I don't want to talk to myself. So he'll chime in every now and then, I'm sure. Hello,
Hell
Anal.
yeah, I will.
Yeah, there we go. So as you saw, so you heard him. I'm not making it up. He exists. Um, so we're just going to go ahead and go through this match by match. It's not going to take very long. But what I am going to be doing in the future, I think my plan is each round I'm going to do one of these, ideally with a different person each time. And we're just going to go through all the matchups, look at the percentages. And in the future, I want to go ahead and pick out specific people who have contributed to the Patreon and just kind of break down their path to victory and how well they're doing, and if they're basically shit out of luck or if they actually have any chance at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the first match here, and that's going to be Yuji Nagata versus Tomohiro Ishii. So right now, just based off of that match, Anna, what do you think?
I was talking to someone and did not hear what match it was.
Of course you did. Yes, Yuji Nagata versus Tomohiro Ishii.
Oh, has any of this happened yet?
Nothing has happened yet.
Oh, well, Ishii. He's a dog man. I'm not going to pick Ishii. Come on.
Well, apparently, most people seem to agree. That was 95.4% had Ishii winning this. So poor Yuji Nagata. Oh well. I don't know. I like Yuji Nagata, but I guess that's to be expected. I don't think we need to talk too much about that one. We understand why. The day Yuji Nagata has his own subreddit, then that's the day that maybe he'll get a little bit more traction. But so yeah, 95.4% for Ishii. Next match, we have Tomoaki Honma versus Taichi. Now, that one is another one where I would say it's pretty one-sided. And looking at the data, that's 93.2% for Taichi. So that one's not bad either. The next one we have is going to be Manabu Nakanishi and Yoshihashi. Anal, who do you think's winning that one?
Well, I know who one of these men is.
Yeah.
So that one.
Oh, clearly you're talking about Monster Morning, Manabu
Yeah.
Nakanishi, right?
The one that you did not know how to pronounce.
Yes. Hey, yeah, okay, fine. I'll concede that. Yes, but Yoshihashi versus Manabu. I know how to pronounce it. God damn it! All right, Manabu Nakanishi. Yoshihashi right now is the favorite with 85.3%, 14.6% for Nakanishi. Yoshihashi's the favorite. We don't really get to hear that often. That's always nice, I guess. All right, next one. This is going to be Juice Robinson versus Chase Owens.
Has Chase ever won anything?
He won the hearts of me and
Okay. Well,
countrymen. Chase Owens, listen, Chase Owens is a national treasure, and he's excellent on commentary, and he's a big thick boy. And that's the important thing. Juice Robinson is a cultural appropriating white man with dreadlocks. So
yeah, okay. Once you start appropriating as many different cultures as Juice, I feel like it just kind of like it all cancels each other out.
Juice is great because he's like everyone's like is he black? Is he white? What is he? We're not really sure. So it's like he kind of gets away with it. But I know for a fact he is white though, because I actually work his sister, oddly enough, is my boss at work. Uh, strangely enough, and his sister is quite white, so he is white. Um, and he's also the favorite in this. 91.5% say Juice Robinson is winning. 8.4% say Chase Owens is winning. But Chase Owens is actually in a tournament, so that's a step up for him, I guess.
And hold on, real quick, I would like to point out Bubba Ray Dudley and Devon Dudley are siblings, and one is black and one is white. So it doesn't always mean they're not related.
But they are brothers from different mothers, as Joel Gertner would say. So that is. But I don't know. I actually don't know if Juice and his sister are half brother, half sister or not. See, now you got me questioning Juice Robinson's race again. All right. Oh, that's what it is. So the next one we have Mr. Michael Elgin versus Kazuchika Okada.
I can only imagine if Elgin was to win this match.
What if he wins the whole tournament? What if the main event of Madison Square Garden is going to be Jay White versus Michael Elgin in front of a crowd that already paid money with the idea that they were going to see the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega in the first place, and now not only they're not getting that, they're getting the main event with Michael Elgin in it.
It would be better than that Tennessee card with all the young boys or whatever it was, I guess.
I suppose. Speaking of the microphone, damn it, I can barely hear you now.
Oh yeah, I don't know what's going on. Okay. You asked for this. No one else would do this with you.
I know, I'm lonely. That's what I get for last minute deciding to do this before I go to bed.
It's absolutely terrible. You can just scrap the whole thing.
Nah, I think it's fine. All right, so anyway, not too many people think Elgin are winning. It's 95% in favor of Okada. So far, this is either this is a very easily picked tournament, or this is just how we're going to get swerved by Gedo, which it's probably going to happen. All right, next one we have Mikey Nichols and Hikuleo.
I hope you're not asking me about this one.
Hikuleo is another Tongan. I think he's one of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa's. I think he's a brother or cousin. He's related to them. And Mikey Nichols, he's from. Jesus. What's the Australian tag team? The guy who just got released from NXT.
Oh, fucking TM61 or whatever?
Yeah. Is it Big Dick Nick? That's what everyone calls him,
right? Yeah, sure. Him.
I don't know. I don't watch NXT, but I think he ended up over here somehow, and he's in this tournament. And most people think he's going to win because he's at 66.3%. I'm sorry for the Australian fans. I unfortunately suck. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Letter G. Will Ospreay versus Bad Luck Fale.
Fale is winning it all. Let's go.
I actually think Fale is winning this one. I actually put him down. I think Fale is upsetting here. No one else agrees with me because, well, a couple people. 76.6% think Will Ospreay is winning. 23.1% think Fale is winning, and I just think that's. I don't know. I think that seems like a spot. Like Fale always ends up getting these surprise victories in stupid tournaments like this, and that just seems like one that's going to happen. And so I put that down. So I guess we'll see if I'm wrong. Next one, halfway there, letter H, or on the thing. So this would be Toa Hanare versus Lance Archer.
I mean, I love all fucking Killer Elite Squad and all those idiots, and I don't know who the person is.
This works out perfect.
So, yeah.
Well, I don't know. Toa Hanare is basically, I mean, he was a young lion who never really went on an excursion. And last couple of years, if you're a young lion and you don't go on an excursion, that's usually sticks you in the lower card where they don't really feel. I don't know. I guess that's kind of like what I see now because like that's what happened with David Finley. Like Jay White and David Finley finished up their young lion class at the same time. Jay White was sent to Ring of Honor, and David Finley, they were just like, well, you could just stay here. Here, just take some pins. We'll let you wear non-black tights for a change, and just you lose.
Grow out
And,
your hair a bit.
yeah, I'll let you grow out your hair and everything. But Toa Hanare is basically in same that same group, but he's actually pretty good. But I don't think he's winning. I think Lance Archer is, and looks like that's what most people think because most people had him winning. It was 59.8% for Lance Archer, so still close. That was the closest one so far, but we'll see. All right, next one. Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Shota Umino. And I don't know if you know who Shota Umino is, but not only is he a Red Shoes, the referee, that's his son, but he's a young lion. So his first match, so this match we have Hiroshi Tanahashi versus the young lion. So, got any hot takes on this one?
I mean, the young lion's first name is like gay anime porn, right? So he's got that going for him. But
Is that what that's called?
it's like Shata or whatever. I've never heard anyone say it. I've just seen it written.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I don't watch.
Yeah, no, I can I will link it in the Skype call right now. Hold on.
All right. I do not watch the anime, as I like to call it, the anime, but I'll take your word for it. All right. So 96% have Hiroshi Tanahashi winning this one. So that's about right. So to the 4% who predicted the young lion going over Hiroshi Tanahashi in the New Japan Cup, you are brave souls, and Godspeed. And Jesus Christ, you really did send me this Shota stuff.
It's a Wikipedia article.
All right. Okay, fine. I still am not clicking on it. I'm on my work laptop, damn it. All right. I guess, hey, it's whatever. Moving on, we got letter J. This is Hiroshi Tenzan. No, sorry. Hiroyoshi Tenzan. I always get that wrong. Versus, it was David Finlay, but David Finlay was injured. So now he is replaced by Ryusuke Taguchi. So Tenzan versus Taguchi.
I mean, I got to go with the ass man, right?
Yeah, probably King Hip Attack. They call him Hip Attacks, even though it's clearly.
Oh yeah, just like how Asuka. Yeah, she always
Asuka,
smashes her hips into people. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's the hips. That's exactly it. This one's an interesting one because David Finlay got injured about halfway into the submissions for this. So some of them are people who just picked Finlay and left it. Some people switched it out. Some people just didn't bother to do anything. So it's kind of this one. I don't know if it's going to tell us anything, but we got 57.5% that had David Finlay / Taguchi winning. 41.1% had Tenzan. So yeah, we'll see where that one goes. I guess Tenzan's pretty much beat up to the point where he could barely walk. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is just a little vanity spot for him, and then he'll just go on to the back and do whatever he does, collect his paycheck, head out and have a smoke. All right. So the next one we have is Kota Ibushi versus Tetsuya Naito.
Oh shit! It's actually a hard one.
This one, honestly, I think a lot of people would look at this and say whoever wins this one's winning the whole thing.
Yeah, I could see that.
So right now, who do you think is the favorite to win this one?
Oh, you mean like voting wise?
Between these two, because that's what I'm going through these percentages.
Ibushi, I don't know.
Yeah, Ibushi right now. 77.2% actually thought Ibushi, and 21.5% had Naito. And yeah, this one I went back and forth on because I do think that whoever wins this one is going to win it, because I think that if Naito wins, I think he's going the whole way, because once again, whoever wins this thing is getting a shot against Jay White in Madison Square Garden. So realistically, even though that show is sold out, they're going to want to put some effort into it. And Kota Ibushi versus Jay White, Naito versus Jay White, Okada versus Jay White, those are the big three that seem the most likely. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. But right now, most people think Kota Ibushi's winning that. All right, next one we have Evil versus Zack Sabre Jr.
I mean, I want Evil to win. That's my input.
Will he win? I don't know. Well, most people think Zack Sabre Jr. is winning this. And here's the thing, Zack won last year, so I don't think he's winning again this year, but they're clearly going to protect him. So I kind of think most people have 74.9% have Zack Sabre Jr. winning, and I think that's probably about right. Next one we have is Togi Makabe versus Colt Cabana.
God, I forgot that was a thing.
What, Colt Cabana or the match?
The fact that Colt was in it. I saw people on Twitter screaming about it.
Boom, boom. All right. Well, I'll be honest. Okay. How many people do you think, what percentage do you think have Colt Cabana winning this match?
37.
You're pretty damn close. 39.4% have Colt winning. 60.3% have Makabe. So Makabe is really protected. He's popular there, so he's probably winning. Colt's just there for putting a body for ROH. But yeah, so we'll see what happens with that. All right, the next one, possibly the match of the whole tournament, we have Davey Boy Smith Jr. versus Toru Yano.
Oh, God damn it. I didn't know. I have no idea what the card is. So I was like actually in for a second.
That's what I'm just gonna build suspense now for all these goofy ones.
No, you're not.
Yeah. So who's the favorite?
I mean Yano.
By a significant amount, 77.7% believe Yano is winning this match. I think he's going to the semifinals. Honestly, I think he's going pretty far. That's my prediction. He's the wild card. You never know with him. All right, so the next one we have Satoshi Kojima versus Minoru Suzuki.
Yeah, Suzuki.
Yeah, clearly that's Kojima. I mean, he's been injured. He came back. They're not really doing anything with him. He wasn't even in the G1, so it's probably going to be Minoru Suzuki for sure. 96.5% have him winning that. And then the last one, we have Hiroki Goto versus Sonata.
Oh, I mean, Sonata.
You know what? Okay. Most people have Sonata. However, let me just throw this out there. Yesterday on the anniversary show, they had a tag match. It was there was a 6-man tag, and in the match to end it, Goto pinned Sonata. Does that change your opinion at all?
And if it's like Monday Night Raw, it's Sonata wins the next match 100% of the time. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. All right, so that's it for the first round. Then the last thing I'm just going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to go ahead and look at the winner. And I just want to go over some of the favorites. Right now, for this tournament, the favorite to win the whole thing is Kota Ibushi with 45.4%. Second is Okada with 28.3%. Then we have Tetsuya Naito, 7.1%. That's Ishii at 4.8%. And then Will Ospreay at 3.7%. And then from there, it just gets into the 2% and lower. So those are the favorites. So as I said, we'll be doing this again in the future. And the plan, I should say, is to just start looking at individual submissions to see if they're on track to win, what they need to do to win. especially as it gets to the point where we may only have a couple people who are still in it. Because after this first round, most people are going to be knocked out for sure. So thank you very much, everybody. Mr. Cavities, thank you again.
I apologize for my microphone, and I might get it fixed.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Yep, later.